Hey everybody, One of Weezm here, 2:30 a.m. We are continuing on sign. After we make some sticks. Alright, let's see. I don't know how many we will need. I think I heard a skelly burning while the video processed and you were away. That should be sufficient for us. Let's head out here and see what we got. Need to put that piece of glass in there too, don't I? How did our hunger get to full? We didn't eat anything. It's very strange, the things that happen in this game. Where would the skilly have been? Probably nowhere near a creeper. Alright, let's stand here on the presumed high ground. And this is what we are working with. So, I think that was our spawnument right there. We should probably tag it at some point. This location is 130 and 130 and back to what, like 150. So we could go like Z would need to be 150. Let's go. Okay, let me jog this down. Z will be 140 to 150. I think you'll understand what I'm doing in this episode. Last episode, no one probably has a clue. X is going to be, where are we at? 130 all the way over to, that wasn't a creeper, was it? It's hard to tell with a map. 130 to 140, so that's easy enough. And they're almost the same numbers, which means we can totally screw them up. Alright, and then Y, of course, going to stay constant at 64. So what I want to do here, I guess, just to be smart, we could come in, this will be what location? 141. We could do that. Let's go down to 58. This is not incredibly smart in the event that we die, but I can't imagine there being a chasm right here. I'll just be honest with you. So let's clear this out. Now we can do it safely. I think that actually might have been where we need to stop. Yeah, 58. Okay, so we're gonna have this sucker cleared out a little bit. Let's get all this gravel gone. Kind of help us on our journey for whatever it is I'm doing, which hopefully you'll get to see in some form. I don't know that it'll get finished, but it should be something you can be like, oh, that's what this nut was doing. So, we're also getting some flint, although not at the drop rates that they advertise. I've noticed, I think in iron shovel I actually get the best drop rates. I haven't used diamond shovels here in solo survival, but let's go ahead and just put that there. And we're basically covering, yeah, we're into 138 on that side with 58, so 140 to 150 was our Z. So let's get out of here, shall we? I'll leave a gap too. That way we'll kind of know that was my spot there. And then I want to come over here, and it would be this slot here. We want to dig on and mine. And again, I would be absolutely stunned if there was like a giant chasm. Dumber things have happened, but okay, so we're at 58 now, so that's great. We're at 129, so we want to mine this out a bit. Oh hey, look at that, ladies and gentlemen, this is our tunnel. So dun 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 dun, we've got that going for us. It's really, the day is gone this quick. That's hard to believe. Alright, well, we know we hit the tunnel there, so let's just get out of here. Okay, so one more, there we go. Okay. Oh, I guess it's not that fast of a moving day. We got that covered now. And I am tempted, we should probably sop up the water, to be honest with you, for what we're going to do. Let's use dirt so we can break it easier and it will distinguish itself. Alright, because that cobble is actually our center line. So this side is clear. This is actually a good water source here, but we're going to do away with it because we kind of need to, sadly. It will come back, don't worry. It will be back. And I think those are singular sand blocks, if I'm not mistaken. I think that just covered the one portion there. I don't know. Alright, so don't worry too much. We've got this pegged out 1 block out right there. So we should probably, well, that wasn't supposed to go there, but it can. Just do that. Do I have time to get carrots? I would like to do that as well. Why? It's totally unrelated to this, but I just kind of want to do it. So we're going to. Probably a dumb idea. We should just focus on one task, but something that needs to be done, you know. I also want to make sure, okay, the sheep survived, and I don't have shears on me. Why? What kind of a life am I living? Surely I should have those. Anyway, let's see. The potatoes are doing quite well. I think I put gates here. We did. And I actually want to, I think, change all this up, but I guess that'll be a different episode. So we'll just replant and take these back with us. Oh, got one in the water. Can't leave it behind. Alright, wheat's doing quite well. Yeah, the melons, I need to just make bigger pins out here is what it's going to come down to. I think I'm going to move all of this somehow. I don't have any potatoes on me, but we have a few. Harvest. Alright. Let's get these guys back in the ground. That's pretty good time out of those. Basically like, what, a day to fully mature? Not like that in the real world, is it? Let's mark this gate. It's that one, and that one, not that one. Alright, I'm glad you're doing well, bro. Let's go ahead. This will be decorative. Why? I don't know. I've got the torches. We just as well use them, right? Any chickens that go outside are dead. Any chickens that go outside are dead. Good. You've learned well. Alright, now if we could stop placing torches. I don't have wheat on me, do I? No. Alright, let's get inside and get back on task here, I guess you would say. We've got a few... Well, that was lovely, wasn't it? Got some cool stuff we'll be doing, so hopefully it turns out that way. Alright. Let's get some steak out of that. First thing first, we're going to throw out this flint. And we got our signs, they stack nicely. Potatoes, carrots, and eggs. Do we have slots for those? Yes, we do. So, welcome carrot. I guess I ate all the other potatoes is what happened. We'll just roll with that for now. Smooth stone I'll go ahead and have with us. Don't know why we didn't milk the cattle when we have the bucket. That means the bucket should probably go back. And we do actually have glass, so that's great. Let's go ahead. There's our steak. We will take half of that. We'll leave that in there. 43 iron, okay, well, we're going to take the steak out. And want to get some of that back in here, just so we've always got it. Hopefully we find it there. I don't know if I will. And we did that because we want to cook some sand. And do we have any torch? We do have coal, but hey, it's a shame I don't think you can stack these suckers. But we can at least get 2 of them in there. And that frees those up, so Let's make a stone pick. Got that. It's a 10-minute mark. It should be night. Don't technically have to have gone to bed, but I guess we will. As you can see, the wooden torch or pickaxes just did fantastic. We got one piece of glass from each one. So, yep, that's the thing apparently. Let's just throw that in there. We'll deal with it later. We want to get back in here. And we'll turn, and let's fix this. It's kind of an eyesore, I suppose. Never knew it happened. And now, that was a gravel pocket, so we're okay with that. And then right there is our dig down spot. So we want to go, we are at, this is going to be our 130 right there, so we're going to dig over to 140. Wait, that was our dig down, wasn't it? Yeah. Or were we on the... Well, this matches up. So apparently this is actually... Okay, so it's, I guess, this whole area that we would need to prepare. So, let's knock this wall down. I think would be smart to start with. So much gravel that I didn't anticipate having to contend with. I do have the shovel at least, but it's about gone. So there's that. But for now, I guess we'll just roll with this. And take this out. Not the torch. Torch was kind of important. We'll just put it there, I guess. Okay, so this was our dig down there. And let's take this out. Trying to decide the structure of all this and how it should go. I think we should for sure have this to where I think you'll kind of see what I'm going to do. But alright, we may be replacing some of that. I don't exactly know just yet. But this was our dig down. And we are now... So 130 to 140 was X, right? And then Z was 140 to 150. So where exactly? I guess I should have dug down at the center of the staircase now. That would have made a bit more sense, I think. But hey, it is what it is, so we'll just pillar up and hope there's not a creeper. Probably will be, since I said that. Okay. Where do we want this to be? That's not supposed to be grass. That should be the cobble. Let's... I guess to save the shovel, I'll just break this manually. Oh, there was some. Okay. So, let's see, that is my center line, I believe. We can always change it. Let's see if it actually lines up or not. I think I built this thing around that, so it did better. I'll just say that. It should be centrally located. Alright, that's my center line. Yes, so it does. Fantastic, it's always good to double check. But there is that. And now, it's just a question of, do we want the water to go out as well or not? And that I do not know. So, let's think about this. Let me get some cobble down in here. And that'll be our centerpiece. Do we want that to be cobble or not? I guess for now it should be, just so we kind of have it like centered off. And then that would leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Should be 5 here. 1, 2. So yes, we're 5 and 5. But do we want to frame it out that way? It's going to be the next question. I kind of think that might be cool. So let's maybe do that. Basically what I'm gonna do, it involves signs and it involves water. If you haven't put it together, basically you're gonna be able to jump down and get into the base, even though people should not expect it. I think 6 should be deep enough that it won't show up. If not, we can just like take it down, I don't know. And then I'm just trying right now to decide if I want it to be like 2 rows across the front, if it needs to be right up against the stairs. I kind of think it should be against the stairs. Uh-oh. Didn't know that was there. So leave that there for now. That is not the center, so that should be pulled anyway. I did not know that we had built over that much. Wow, really? Learn something all the time. Okay, so there is that. And then what if we just came out? Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think we're gonna make a pattern with it. That'll actually be the cool thing to do. So just kind of stagger step it. And not that one, this one would need to go. And that one. And we'll just get rid of all this. Although this would probably be easier to do in a different manner. Might actually wind up blocking all that off again. Let's use cobble, I guess, for now. Let's kind of distinguish it. So there is actually more than one sand. That's interesting. Usually in this area it's just been like the 1 block deep. Except at the front, of course, where the main desert's at. So that's not too shabby. And then the 2 base will kind of make it interesting. So here's all that. That's our center line. We're gonna have a gap. And coming off of that, we want to have space and cobble right there. That's correct. And then we want to cobble, 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 and this should be 2, which it is. That's fantastic. So that will be our water source, essentially. I'd like it to be a uniform stone or something. I'm also not sure out here what we will do in terms of like sand, dirt, stone, etc. But I'm thinking then from here we could actually have, you know, like a water trough that goes back out this way. Might be kind of cool. I'm not sure yet what we'll do, but we'll do something. Stupid dog. He's probably out of range, isn't he? Oop. Really? Come on now. There we go. Let me try to get those back. I don't really have enough arrows on hand to be playing around, but is he going to be aggressive? Nope. Hello. Goodbye. Will that really not come to us? Okay, whatever. I had to do that because I'm worried about Mr. Sheep. He's still in there. If I have shears in here, I'm just gonna... I know we're sidetracked a little bit, but I told you what we're doing. Can't be too angry. Okay, yeah, it's getting dark. Probably ought to end this episode. But that's what that's going to be. I think it'll work out well. I felt like I kept shears outside. Apparently I don't. For whatever reason. Which I don't understand, but I think that'll turn out to be pretty neat. And so actually just do this. Should be at 58 now. We'll try to get into the base in this manner. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Let's make sure we're at 58. 57, my bad. So we'll go up one. Alright. There we go. Look at that. We got it. Alright, so let's hollow some of this out, I guess, to end the episode. That way we kind of made some progress, did we not? And we may have to wind up walling parts of this off. I'm also not sure. I guess mobs would technically be able to come down in here that way. But I don't know. I really want to build a grinder here. This is mainly just like secret entrance for us, if you will. Okay. So where are we at? 141. Alright, 140. Let's just go ahead and chip this out. And obviously I would like the other hallway, so much iron in this area, to connect on the flip side, which I guess we'll worry about that some other time. But that's going to be our 140. And where's 150 at? Oh, 130 of course on this one. So that's kind of covering it. Oh, we have a wooden one on us? No. We do not. Alright, we will pick up here next time. I guess we'll just continue working on this thing and see what we can do. So, again, biggest issue will just be like, what interaction will the mobs have with this area? And what will they do? So we'll try to figure that out. Again, I hadn't really messed with the water drops in terms of console edition. So obviously we do not want them accessing the Hall of Wisdom. That would be bad. At least creepers anyway. Everything else, you know, not too big of a deal. I'll go ahead, I will end this here, and we will come back for episode 112. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you back here shortly.